What's up, Peak Timers? Today we're getting a close-up look and opening up some Matchbox cars. They are packaged in the boxes, just like they did classic style. Let's go ahead, open them up, and get a close-up look at them. Alright guys, let's start it off on the top. We'll open up this one right here, and this is kind of a fire water truck. It is called the Rainmaker, and they are all packaged in the classic Matchboxes. They used to do these back in the olden days, and they kind of came out with a bunch of new ones with this, so it's kind of a retro packaging, but I quite like it. I like how they do this. The Tamika models still do this, and let's go ahead and open up the Rainmaker, and we'll just grab it from the side and open it up from here, and you can see they are packaged in this plastic right here. And let's go ahead and open up this package right here, and there it is, the Rainmaker. So how does this work? I guess these kind of come out from the side. There we go. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Look at that. So this would be like a tanker or a water truck thing that they would use at airports and stuff to kind of maybe water down planes that have caught in fire, or if they want to actually make a road wet. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice little water truck, and I love how Matchbox comes out with these. They're not necessarily fantasy cars because they are kind of made after real life cars, but not an actual one. But you can see it does say the fire and rescue, so it is kind of like a fire truck on there as well. But very cool, nice, very unique of a car. So let's put that one down. We'll grab the next one up top right here, and this one is the Land Rover 90. So it's the Defender 90, I believe, and the Land Rovers are starting to come out a lot more from Hot Wheels and Matchbox. I love Land Rovers. I think they're great. So there it is in the actual packaging itself, and it's completely sealed packaging, so it's just really weird how they do this. But I guess if they sell them in stores, people can't really open them up unless they buy them. I guess they could, but there it is, silver, very nice. And this is a full metal body, very good quality to it, and they're plastic wheels, so they're not the real riders, but they do have like the tread on them, which is kind of interesting. So there it is from the side. You can see some of the nice detail on it, and number 21, don't know the significance of that. Got the push bar on the front of it, and they're kind of like a blue tinted window on there. Cool from the back. It's even got a little tow hitch on there. That's some good detail to it. Check out that tow hitch right there. But Land Rover Defender, very cool looking car. All right, we'll throw that one down. Next up, we have got this one right here, and this one is a 2015 Ford F-150 Contractor truck. So I guess this would be like a work truck or some sort. Let's go ahead and look it up, see what the details are on this one. Open it up right here. And it does have some sort of bar and stuff on the back. I guess that's where you would put your ladders if you're like a ladder truck. And it does have some Lochner something on there. I don't know exactly what that says, but it's an interesting color to it as well. Darkened windows all around, so you don't actually see inside of it. But Hot Wheels is even making their variations of the F-150s. We've gotten lots of different color variations of the F-150s. You can see the nice ridged tires on there, so that's some good detail to it. Plastic bottom, I believe it is, and a nice, it's a metal body. And this one has that little rack on there for the work truck. It does have some like tools and stuff inside of it as well. You can kind of see it right within there. But this one's not bad, pretty neat. I would say I'm not a particular fan of the color of it. Would I like to see maybe like a blue one or something like that, but nonetheless, not a bad car. All right, next up, we have got this one I thought was so interesting. This is called the Speed Trapper. So this one, it's like one of those things you put on the side of the road, and it measures your speed and gives you a speeding ticket of some sort, I guess. So, but it's kind of like a very interesting one to come out with in a Matchbox variation. Different plastic bag on there. This one, it's not a sealed plastic bag, so that's kind of weird, but there it is. So there is the actual speed tester right there on the back, And oh, this is kind of neat. You can actually flip this around and it shows different speeds on it. So you can see, it's not really written very well. It's just all within the same thing, but that's pretty neat how you can do that. It says 45 is the actual speed trapper as your license plate. And this thing does need to be towed right there. All right, so since it needs to be towed, let's grab the Land Rover. And does the Land Rover actually tow it? Let's see. I guess I could squeeze it on. No, maybe not quite. You can see this is a little bit too thick right there, so it's not actually going to get there. It might be meant for an actual car itself. I'm not too sure, but that does look like it would be pretty cool to tow. I don't know. We could probably force it on to that little Land Rover, but for the time being, this is a pretty neat little thing. And I think this would be cool to put beside my Hot Wheels racetrack and kind of have like a speed limit type of thing. All right, we'll throw that one down and we'll grab the next one. And the next one right here is the Dodge Challenger SRT8. Very popular in the Hot Wheels casting. We get a Matchbox variation of it now. Let's go ahead and open it up. And there we go. And if you're not noticing the theme here, these are all metal castings, so they're a little bit more premium casting than a lot of the Matchboxes, which more Matchboxes you see are plastic. So we get all these metal ones, and this is very, very similar to the Hot Wheels variation. Like very similar detail, very similar body style and stuff on there. I mean, obviously it's made from the same company, but actually the details on the front for the Tampa work is quite nice. Surprisingly a little bit more detail than I thought it would be. I like the metal body on here. It does feel a little bit smaller than the Hot Wheels variation. That could be just me. We got the ridged tires on there, all blacked out, and this is that nice kind of like pink color on there, but I don't know what the actual official name of it is, but this one's nice. I actually really enjoy this casting right here. I'm surprised how well and how nice it does look. But we'll go ahead, we'll throw that one down, and we'll pick up another muscle car here. And this one is a Camaro. It's a 2016 Chevy Camaro Convertible. So there it is, a red colored variation. Let's go ahead and pop it on open here. Let's see what it looks like. And this one does have that same bag that most of them do have. We'll have to pop it on open right there. And there is the red Camaro. Very glossy red to it, and a little bit lighter than typical Hot Wheels. I think it's a plastic base, but metal body on there. Nice wheels, nice tires. They do look good. And there it is from the top. It looks, I mean, if you just look at it like that, you could almost say that it's a Mustang GT. I know all the Camaro fans are not gonna like that comment, but it does look very Mustang-ish when you kind of look over like that. But once you see the front end, you see the nice detail on the headlights and all that, and even on the rear, you know it's definitely not a Mustang. It's very Camaro. So nice detail on this one as well. I'm not a huge Camaro fan. I'm more of a Corvette fan. I'm a big Corvette fan, but for these lower end muscle cars, I don't know. I'd probably take a Mustang over a Camaro. Don't hate me for it, guys. I know there's probably a lot of Camaro fans that are not liking that comment, but that's okay. I mean, they're all nice, really, cars. I mean, really, you can't go wrong with any of them. This one, we've got another muscle car. We've got a 68 Ford Mustang, but this one's all jacked up. It's got like these big raised suspension on here. I'm interested to see what this one looks like, so let's go ahead and pop this one open. And wow, check out that big suspension. This one's in the unsealed bag, just like the Speed Trap. So I don't know why they do different, but check out the suspension on here. Check out how big and raised this one is. And it's a classic Mustang. I don't know what they use these for in real life. I've seen some people, I think it's like popular maybe in like Texas or southern US, where they do these like big raised up like cars and then they race them in like mud tracks and stuff like that. I think it'd be kind of fun to do in real life, but obviously it does wreck sort of any stockness to the car. I mean, it's essentially just a body and everything else is custom. I'm sure the engines on them are all hyped up as well, but it's a pretty neat looking car. Not my type of car in real life, but it is definitely an interesting one to have in a Matchbox format. There we are. All right, let's put that one down. Last but not least, we have got the Volkswagen Golf GTI. They just call it Volkswagen GTI. We know it's a Golf though, just by looking at it. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. And our last car. And this one's in a sealed bag, so let's go ahead and pop this sealed bag open. This one's just not coming apart as easy as the other ones. There we go. And this one is very interesting color. It's almost like a, I don't know what to say. It's like a weird greenish color. It's almost like a grayish green color. Nice tampo work on the front of it. Good details on there. We've got the GTI logo, even the Volkswagen logo. The headlights are all nice tampoed on there. And from the side, it's pretty cool looking. If you're a Golf fan, I'm not a huge Golf fan in real life, but the new Golf R is getting rave reviews and very, very popular of a car, and the GTIs are selling as usual like hotcakes. So obviously you have to come out with a 1 in 64 variation of it, and this one is nicely detailed on there. So a great looking little car, black interior on it, got the sunroof cut on the top, and again it's got those ridged tire imitation on there, so much more detailed than your standard Matchbox or even Hot Wheels car. And there they all are. Let me know in the comments down below which was your favorite Matchbox car that I opened up. And are you a Matchbox fan? I know a lot of Hot Wheelers don't really like Matchbox cars, but I'm getting a good liking of a lot of the newer Matchbox cars. I think they're putting some great detail in them. Thanks, big timers, for watching this video. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe and throw this video a like. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.